Hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of Death Stranding. This will be video 5. Hope y'all have enjoyed the game so far. On the last two videos, video 3 and 4, we took care of incinerating his mom's body and then learning a little bit about his little room. And then in the last video, after doing that, we got out from the place where you did the incineration, escaped by the BTs, and then got recruited to even more missions and figuring out who Emily was, who is this person right here. So that's where we are starting this stream from. Hello viewer, welcome, and hope y'all enjoy. This will be the 5th video of Death Stranding, so hope y'all enjoy it. And if you'd like to leave comments, I will answer them throughout as I play. Okay, so where we're at right now is we gotta head west to this, right, and I forgot about that. So, part of the last video as well, we delivered our first order to this place here, this construction site, and then so after making that delivery, now we got to go connect all these lines, you know, and they give us one at a time. So this is where we got to go next, from here all the way down here. So that's where we need to go to. BTs are like they're the undead that are, you know, around that nobody else can see. Your character can see them, but BTs are like the how to put it? It's like the undead souls that are not really gone, that are still roaming the earth, that are, you know, trying to hurt people as you go through certain areas and stuff. And it's uniquely different compared to other games. Now, later on, you might come across more of the BTs, and you might be able to fight them, but we're not quite there yet, I don't think. So, okay. Gotta figure out where to go. Let's see, gotta point my guy this way. Okay. Now I wonder if I can... Okay. And I can go down this way. So now I can actually leave. Okay. And... looks like this way, though. Gotta make sure my character is pointing in the right direction. Okay, and then once we get in those areas where the BTs are at, they'll actually show the BTs, because they'll show like an outline of them, of what they look like and things like that. So that's what's cool. And when they get close to them, you have to like hold your breath so they can't tell you're there, even though they can like feel your presence there. I know that doesn't make sense, but they kind of can like sense you're there, but they won't really attack you per se. They'll hold you in one spot, making it where you can't go anywhere if you're moving, and then you're not holding your breath when you're around the areas they're at. Ooh, okay, let's see here. Okay, so let's see here. Structure. Oh, whoops. Okay. And a watchtower. And so you can kind of scan the different things that are throughout as well. And as you can see, way over there is where I need to go. But this is the actual station that I'm at, and I just hiked from over there, obviously. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And look, and then it helped me too, because I did the scan with all that. So now all of that stuff's on my map, which is helpful for later, obviously. Okay. Okay, good. So I'm going in the right direction. And all the stuff that's on my back, if you're kind of curious, usually your guy moves a lot faster. Obviously, the less stuff you carry, the faster your guy will move. But you're not moving as quick because you got a lot of stuff on your back, and then you got to deliver it, and that's why we got to go to these locations.
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move now before someone has eyes on you. Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
Okay, well that's an interesting little trick they got there. I did not even realize that people could do that. Interesting. So this is always a first for everything, right? So I do not even know what that guy is. He might be some... right? That's exactly what I'm doing. Oh God. Oh shit. That's what I feel like I'm doing right now, running for my life, yeah. Uh-oh. Well, I guess I was meant to have a cutscene, so, huh. I guess I did alright.
Heels gave you trouble, huh? Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
Okay, so it's a good thing that I was able to escape that area. Yeah, I guess that cutscene was bound to happen, I guess, because obviously they wouldn't have triggered something like that. But if you're curious, the rain sometimes will hold off people from chasing you and stuff like that. Whenever you get rained on, you want to try to find a cave area or somewhere to keep dry so the equipment doesn't get damaged, you know, that you're carrying as well. I think that's why they pinged it though too, because they wanted to take whatever I had. Okay. And this part about this game is not an annoyance, but it is how to put it. It is something that a mechanic that most games don't have, which you have to balance, you know, when you're running and walking, because if you because obviously if you start running with this stuff on your back, obviously, whoa, okay, you can fall with this stuff, and then you can damage the stuff that you're carrying around, things like that. So got to be careful. The upside down what? Oh, no idea, actually. That's an interesting thing you just point out. I have no idea what's up with that. That was pretty interesting, though. Yeah. Now that you mention it. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go. I don't think I can go up that way, though. I gotta figure out a way to go around this area and then down here. Yeah, that's yeah, the cutscene was definitely interesting for sure. Okay, so let's see here. Uh-oh. Okay. If you're not careful, then your guy will fall and everything else, and you don't want him to fall while you're running around as well, because like I said, you can damage the stuff he's carrying on his back, and then it's like less likes you get from the people you deliver to, things like that. All that is important later in the game. Okay, I don't want to go back down there, but I think the reason why, though, is because I must have to walk down this. Oh god, come on, come on. Shift your way. Okay, shift his way back to normal. Yeah, this control stick is very sensitive, so if you don't point the right direction, like if you point too far right or too far left, it will shift your balance. So most times you want to be straight. Okay, so what's this? Okay. I guess I'll like it. I don't really know what else I can do. It says dismantle, but okay. But later in the game too, obviously those are other players that made signs, and you know, and I don't know what for exactly, but you know, they also, where I'm at in the game now, if you refer back to my other videos, they gave me the materials and stuff like that to start building my own signs, which I haven't started doing yet, but you can start doing by this point in the game. So I just am not, you know, quite savvy with it just yet. So maybe later in the game I'll find out more about it and I'll do it, but haven't quite gotten there enough yet that I want to build anything. I just want to keep going along in the game and getting further. As you can see, the graphics are pretty awesome too. I mean, it can't really show as much now, but in the earlier videos I made comments about how the graphics look and stuff like that. Pretty incredible. And this is only video 5, so you have times to go back to the other ones to check out. Probably showing that my stuff's getting damaged and that I need to deliver it soon. Nope. BTs. It'll show them, watch. It's not quite there yet, but it will. Once you get close enough to them, that's why that thing comes out. Because then you can kind of tell when you're in one of those areas, because it'll come out and then it'll show you when you get close, so you're not running directly into them. See? Like that. See? Now you see them roaming around. Oh shit, you got me. So this is what I mean by they can literally, they can grab you. And then, yeah, and that's what I was meaning right there. They can grab you and hold you down. Yeah. And then also, to add another realness part to this, they have a, you know, yeah, that's what I meant. And then this walking across the water right here too, you literally can, while you're walking across the water, just like in real life, you know, you can't just walk across it. You gotta literally hold your balance as you're walking across, because that water is gonna push up against you, and if you're not careful, you'll lose balance, and especially with all that stuff on your back, you know. So, yeah. Another realness thing. Oh shit, here we go. Shit. Uh-oh. And they're getting closer and closer to getting me too. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is getting worse and worse. The third time right now. Get off me. Like I said, I think you'll eventually be able to actually fight them, but you know, right now, where I'm at, I don't even think you can really fight them just yet, because this isn't really fighting them, this is just getting away from them, you know? Okay. Okay. Use this to restore stamina. It's left on the directional pad. Drinking this will restore all your energy levels. And then you can walk into water and it will restore all of that once again. So if I go over here and stand in the water, it'll refill that. And that's another reason why I use that right then, because I can refill it right away. Let's see if I stand right here. See how it refilled? Because I used it a minute ago, so now I had to refill it, obviously.
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
Okay, so with that, the baby is a big part of the game itself, because it's like, in a way, giving you second life when you die. You know, that's what the baby's part in this whole thing is. So like, I don't know if there's really game overs in this, because I haven't gotten a game over yet, but when I have gotten close to dying, the baby brought me back, you know. So that's the whole purpose of that. And obviously you can see another thing with the BTs, can't really give you a closer look at that, but you can see all the hands on the back of the gear there. Only people like my guy can see that. So like other people can't see all those handprints and stuff. So yeah, pretty interesting. Okay, I need to find a way to get across there. I need to get down to the other end of this lake, and oh, probably over there.
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
Okay, so to tell you a little bit, when you're walking across water too, obviously you use your stamina. If you stand still, then obviously your meter will fill back up. But if you, or it will do stuff like that too, which, oh shit, which, yeah. Okay, well at least I could stand up. So sometimes you'll walk in deep enough water that that'll happen. One time when I did that, I lost my the body that I was carrying completely. I had to reset it. In one of my streams, go back and check that out. That was pretty funny. But anyway, now that we're across there, we're almost to where we're supposed to go. And then let's see. And I think what they're talking about going back here for the baby, all the way back over here, is where the private room is at. And it doesn't look like they have one there, but they might have one here. Let's see here. Star means this right here. Star means your order. So that's where we're at. Order. We're delivering this stuff. But it looks like I've also got to go back too, because it looks like I didn't get all the rare meat delivery done. But we'll go back to that. So since we're already over here, we'll go ahead and deliver what we have, and then go from there. And then really what? I'm not sure what you said. What really to?
Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
Sam, be sure to drop off any cargo before you do anything else.
Beginning scan. Rest is advised.
Okay, so it looks like either when I fell in the water again, I dropped the other stuff, or, you know, I just so happened to miss the things that I needed to the rest. So I have to go back and pick these things up. Oops. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Going back and picking these things up now. Okay, so now we picked up all that stuff. Now we can actually run all the way back over here to make that delivery. Because it looks like we finally got everything we need for this order. I just happened to run right by it initially without looking. Oops. Okay. So we're almost there. Okay, so the little barrier on the outside you can walk through as long as you have a thing. Okay, I thought you had to walk around that, so I guess I found out something else on the stream too. Alright. Rest is advised, but we're gonna deliver this stuff and then we'll go to our stateroom. Oh, okay, so here we go. It's okay. Only one of them had a little bit of damage. That's alright. Alright, I got awesome, and I got 553 likes from the recipient. Almost 5 stars worth. Pretty good. Okay. I guess level 12 is my level, because I didn't realize what the porter grade was till now. I think, you know, that's like your character level, I think, you know, based on how many deliveries you make and things like that. Wow, one just went from level 12 to level 18. Holy shit. Okay. And I'm at a little over 4 hours now, or almost an hour and 4 hours and 15 minutes. So, pretty good.
Okay. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
A new area has now been opened. Check that out.
As always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
Alright, I haven't been reading all this stuff, but UCA member added new features have been added to your couplings, mail data, and a new option has been added to delivery terminals, recycle. Okay, so what's all this other stuff now? Areas now connected to the chiral network, enabling you to see and access other players' structures, etc. Okay.
Looks like we're on the chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do. Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Good work.
Using private rooms be accessed via the delivery term in any facility connected to the chiral network. Simply select rest in private room to enter. Okay, nice. Alright, I want to do that. Rest in my private room. Go hook it up to the incubator. So the bigger this network goes, the more places you'll have to heal and get yourself restocked and save your baby.
Little help. Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excess of stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A steel mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the steel mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its steel mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
My fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard. Still not chained up. Still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east. Back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam.
Love, you're welcome. Okay. Maybe not.
Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Okay.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Sam, this is Hartman. Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee VT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Chiralic. Dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. Oh, it's almost time.
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
Sam. Sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Cairo network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now, we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Okay, and it just saved, so that's probably where I'll start off from the next stream. Weapon rack, BB, equipment rack, table, leave private room, activate terminal. Okay. So, it says you can read your mail. So now obviously you see that that's added in there now. You can do different interviews, tips. And if I went through and did all of that, I'd probably be here all day just reading all those tips. Okay. So these are the two things that they were talking about from prior clients. So we're going to read them. Sam the Man, Our Savior. This is from George Baton. Subject, more than Oxy. Sam the Man, Our Savior. Things are looking up here at the way station. Everything feels better somehow. We were already bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when we set ourselves up, but 3 years of isolation and loneliness changes anyone's tune. Hell, when we first got here, we were putting up signs, reporters, and whatnot, but after a while, some guys got too scared to even set foot outside. When Central went up, I told myself this was it. America's done. Everyone was feeling it too. It was just bleak. And then you waltzed on in. I know what you're thinking. At first, I thought it was the oxytocin too, and that's not it. Not all of it, anyhow. Give us a glimmer of hope we needed by bringing us into the Cairo network. We're back in the game now. We've been thinking of putting up signs again, even watchtowers too. For long, we'll be opening our new delivery routes. Mark my words. It's still scary out there, though. All the oxygen they wear won't help us deal with mules, let alone BTs. So, mules are the ones that were following me earlier. We shit ourselves every time we catch sight of one and end up dropping half our equipment. Honestly, part of me is still a little worried that we won't be able to keep it up. That's why we need you, Sam. You're not scared of anything, right? So go show us how it's done. A bunch of thumbs up. Okay, this one. This one's from Benjamin Hancock, and it says, "Sorry, Sam, bad news." Oh, this doesn't sound good. Thanks for delivering those rare metals, Sam. Everyone at the distro center really appreciates you coming through for us. Afraid I got some bad news for you, though. That bike you saw outside, it's battery dead. You'll have to give it some juice if you want to use it. Only need to do it once, though. Auto chargers kick in after. Sorry if you got your hopes up, and got some more bad news for you, too. This guy's full of bad news. See, different facilities have to work together, sharing materials so everyone gets what they need and make sure that everything that's produced gets put to proper use. That's why guys like you are so important. Without porters, the whole system would fall apart, the whole world even. There's this guy, George Baton, who obviously we saw his message a minute ago, over at the way station. He used to be a reliable porter, but lately it's like pulling teeth getting him to make even the simplest delivery. Keeps bitching about being scared or not having enough oxy or whatever. Always some excuse. Even when he does agree to make a run, he's liable to lose half his load en route, as he mentioned in his thing. So yeah, that's why we're a bit short on materials at the moment. Sure, you'll soon help us put that to rights. We're counting on you, Sam. Bunch of thumbs up. Okay. Alright, so this, I think you can get a trophy for using a music player. So let's see. Music player. You can use the music player to play any music data you've acquired. Music data can be received as a reward for completing various orders for Sam. Oh. Okay. So let's see what's what here. And I did get the trophy called Soothing Sounds. Okay, so I was just gonna see don't be so serious, so it's taking forever to get started. I like that it unlocks as you do orders throughout the game. That's pretty cool. So, oh, that's cool. It even has an artist name. Okay, so Bring Me the Horizon is the name of a band. I know that one, but I don't know the rest of these ones. It's pretty cool. Okay, so now we know about that. So we're gonna save it again while we're here, and then that'll be the end of this stream. I hope you all have enjoyed this edition of Death Stranding. This has been video 5. And we will see you guys again soon for more videos. We're going to be posting some other videos for the rest of tonight, but I hope you all have enjoyed video 5, and be sure to check out more videos as I post them throughout, and we hope to see you guys again for the next edition here and another time, probably tomorrow. Thank you guys for tuning in.